In this video, we're going to show you exactly how my team signs 3 to 5 listings each and every single week, and you can too, no matter what the economy looks like. What's up, everybody? My name is Henry Eisenstein. If you don't know who I am, I've been a part of $400 million worth of real estate transactions over the past few years, and I'm only 28 years old. In this video, again, we're talking about how to sign 3 to 5 new listings every single week, no matter the economy. Now, listen, a lot of you guys are probably freaking out, right? There's just a portion of people who are freaking out. There's a portion of people who are making, again, more money than they've ever made before in their career. And I want to show you guys exactly what specific actions, strategies, tactics my team is using every single day in order to sign 3 to 5 new listings each and every single week. So, first and foremost, number one, know your numbers. If you do not understand the conversion ratios that you have between how many calls you're making on a daily basis, how many leads you're generating on a daily basis, the amount of appointments you're setting, right, the contracts you're signing, and the dollars that you're making from those contracts you sign, that is a problem. The first 2 years of my career, I didn't know my numbers at all. I was a maniac on a mission. I was just making my calls and I was closing deals. I had no idea what my numbers were. I just kept making more calls and I was like, I'm going to close more transactions. And that's how a lot of you are. However, if you want to make substantial amount of money in this business, you need to know your numbers. I know exactly how many calls my team makes every day, every week, every month, every year. What that allows me to do is I have a predictable business. Hey, we're down this week on leads. Hey, we're down this week on call. Hey, we're down this week on appointment set. What's going on? What tweaks can we make? But because I have that data, we can make the decisions. If you do not have that data, you're like, I'm just making calls this week. I have no idea if I made more or less than I did last week. I'm just making my calls. If you don't know your data, it's very hard to make definitive decisions that will affect your business. Speaking of tracking numbers, number next is generate more leads. The rule of thumb is to generate more this month of each of the categories that we just talked about, which is more calls, more leads, more appointments set, more appointments conducted, and more contracts signed. You want to do more this month in each category. I don't care if it's 1%, 5%, 20%, whatever the number is, obviously. Whatever it is, you want to do more this month than you did last month. I don't care about the season, the economy, or whatever. It's more this month than you did last month. And I want you to pay attention to something. Sometimes what ends up happening is that this month, you know, for people who have teams, you're recruiting a bunch of people this month, so the numbers look a little bit more, but it's actually less. You understand what I'm saying? Just because you have hired 2 or 3 more people, and then just because that people got added, right, you did a little bit more than last month, but it's not technically more because the majority of your team is doing less. It's just important to know when you know your numbers, it's now an imperative that you up level each number. Every quarter should be higher than the previous. In this way, this is a really easy way to say, my business is going in the wrong direction. But number next, it's all about how many contracts you sign. If only one part of the entire metrics that you're tracking is increased, it should be the amount of contracts you're signing, because contracts truly equal dollars. Leads just give you the ability to possibly sign a contract, which is important. I'm not saying it's not, because it starts the funnel. What I'm saying is that if you never sign a contract and you just generate a lot of leads, it's not going to do you any good. Point number next is really just, there's lead gen and then there's lead conversion. If you're getting massive value out of this video and you want to work with me personally, make sure you check out the first link in the description down below and schedule your free consultation with myself and my team. And there's people who are watching right now who are freaking unbelievable at lead gen. They generate a lot of leads every day, every week, every month, but they suck at lead conversion, which is now taking that lead that you just generated and converting it to money, which means signing a contract at some point. If you're not signing more contracts, there's only a few reasons. Either if your conversion is down between the lead generated and the appointment set, that means you're closing in this range right now, or the type of person you're calling is not really hot leads, or you don't know your scripts. Or are you setting a lot of appointments but you're not conducting a lot of appointments? Okay, well that means the way you're setting up the appointment, because maybe they're actually not qualified, that means you're maybe not pre-qualifying the appointment before you even conduct the appointment, and they're canceling on you a lot of the times. Like, you need to kind of go into the nitty-gritty and know what's going on. Or are you conducting a lot of appointments and you're just not signing a lot of contracts, which means what? You're going on a lot of appointments that really don't make any sense for you to go on. You need to be pre-qualifying them and then maybe asking better questions and having a better closing statement at the listing appointment. If you don't know these types of little minute details of how you can make slight shifts to generate, quote, more contracts, you are going to have a very tough time during this type of economy. Point number next, increase your price points. As the economy is shifting, one thing that has allowed me to thrive in every economy is also increasing my price points. Because if you want to sign more listings right now, you need to be focusing on where the business is happening. And the business is happening in the higher price points. Not ultra luxury, I'm saying in the upper price points. So that means right now, figure out your market, right? Because there's the low end of your market, and then there's the high end of your market. I'm saying a smidge above the middle ground. That is where a large majority of the transactions are going to be made, because the upper middle class and beyond are doing a majority of the transactions. Point number next, off-market business. Just because we might go a week without signing a ton of listings, we still do like 3 or 4 or 5 off-market transactions where we're double-ending deals. I do this all the time, all day long. My team and I are basically selling these deals before they even hit the market, because if a seller gets the price that they're looking for, we already have a buyer to connect it with, Why do we have to put it on the market anyways? So we're ended up basically getting a deal where instead of getting just the buy side commission or just the sell side commission, we're getting both. This is imperative to understand wherever you are in your business right now, you need to learn how to do off-market business. Off-market business will be a huge game changer for you because what you're basically essentially doing is doubling your commissions because now you're getting the buy and the sell automatically. Bonus point at the end here, guys. Focus on your commission percentages. Now, there's a couple key things that you could be shifting. You can increase your commission percentages by 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50+% without doing anything crazy. Point number one, simple thing that you can do to increase your commissions, renegotiate with your brokerage and or your team. Renegotiate for an extra 5, 10, 20%, whatever you can possibly get on your own self-generated business. And if they're giving you team leads, try to ask for a couple extra points. You're going to need every percentage point you possibly can when it comes to your split. You're going to try to get every percentage point you can. Now, again, I'm not telling you to be greedy, and if you've done zero business, this is not so much for you right now because you don't have a lot of things that, you don't have a lot of weight to pull here, okay? What I'm here to say is that you do have leverage right now where, like, if they want to keep you around in this type of economy, they need you to basically generate some money for the brokerage or same thing for the team. So make sure you're asking for a little bit extra money on the commission split. Point number two for increasing your commissions, paying attention to what you're taking listings at. Because yes, of course, I understand taking listing versus not taking listing, and you might cut your commission a little bit. However, what I am saying to you is that what I'll do is that if I'm taking a deal, in my area, it's very common to give out 2% to a buyer's agent. That is a very common number. But also take listings at 4.5, 5, 5.5, or 6%, and I'll take the difference. I'll give out 2%, and I'll keep 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4% for myself. So even if I don't hit my 3 to 5 listings each and every single week, I'm still making more money. Another quick point is that, again, when they're off-market deals, make sure you're also negotiating yourself a decent commission because doing an extra 0.25% on $5 million worth of deals is thousands of dollars, guys. And that's thousands of dollars that basically you can make yourself for not doing anything different. Just make sure you're making decisions that support you in the best way possible. So listen, I hope you got a lot of great ideas out of this video. Guys, a couple 2mm shifts done consistently over time, you're gonna see massive levels of results in your business. So I hope you guys love the video and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.